Hey, what is going on, guys? Gamaveyron here, and today, since we got a lot of good reviews on the last videos that were best class setup, we're gonna come up with a third episode for this. And since we went through Slayers and Objective Players, I wanted to go through something that can be a bunch of different positions and will be used well in Search and Destroy. Now, first off, a lot of pros use this, and it's been something that they've been using for at least a month now. And I made my own version of it, changed it up a bit, and I think it's overall a really good class that can help you out. So I just put the map as Sovereign and put the esports rules on, and let's head on in. So this is the class first, you might want to look at it. Now before, it might look a little weird to you who haven't seen any professionals use it. The point of it is, in case at the beginning of a round, let's say you're playing on a map like Sovereign, you want to look down the lane of sight, pick off maybe one or two guys, and then you want to run out with the Vector. So it's pretty much a Vector class, but this sniper is just there to get you one kill at the beginning, most likely. I mean, if you don't get the kill, there's no problem, you can just continue on. But it's really good to use at the start of every round. So everyone knows that if you get an early kill, your team has a huge advantage. Let's say you're doing 2v2s, you get one guy, and now it's a 1v2. The pressure is on him, you guys have the advantage, it's just a perfect situation. So to start off, we're going to set up a sniper. So the sniper is not really that important, however I would limit to the USR or the L11, because these two aren't the best. I mean, I know the damage and everything seems pretty close with these two, but I just don't find the recoil on this pretty bad, and same with the VKS, but I would definitely suggest one of these two. USR zooms in a little quicker, and you feel more mobile with it, but the L11 I just enjoy because I like the damage of it. I find it's a little bit stronger. So whichever one you're more comfortable with, in this video I'm going to be using the L11, but it doesn't really matter, it's all your opinion there, it's your choice. Now for the attachments, one of them is guaranteed. I want you to use chrome lining. I do understand that it does increase the kick, but the damage is the most important part, because you're not trying to get multi-feeds or anything, you're trying to get one kill at the start. So if you hit him, you don't want to get a hit marker and then he runs off and now everyone knows where you are, and then you guys are at the disadvantage. You want to be able to hit him, kill him, and get the advantage. So chrome lining for sure. Second perk, I would limit it to thermal or extended mags. Maybe armor piercing, but we'll just kick that out for now. So if you like thermal and you find it helps a lot, go for that. Personally, I don't like it as much for snipers, so I'm going to be using extended mags. Camo, of course, does not matter. And now, first we're going to go to perks. Definitely going to use overkill, obviously. That is the whole point of the class. So set that up. The problem with it, it does take 3, which is almost half. So you're limited to just 5 left right here, and a few things that I'm going to talk about this is make them for your vector class, because once again the L11 is just there to get one kill at the beginning. You're not going to be using it for the whole round, you're just going to try to get at the beginning, and then if you don't get anything or you do get something, you're just going to switch to your vector. So dead silence, because you'll be moving around a lot with it. I like to be able to move fast because it's a submachine gun and I like to move quickly, so when I kill someone I don't want to be seen or caught sprinting. I want to get out of there quick. And just ready up, because once again you will be sprinting a lot and you want to be able to zoom in and kill. So that's just the basics of the perks there. Now the secondary, definitely submachine gun, because you're going to be running around. That's the whole point of this class. It's a submachine gun class for sure, and I wouldn't just say vector, you could use the MTAR. So all it comes down to is what do you use most. If you're a guy who uses the vector for every game and you're doing well with it, go for it. If you use the MTAR and you're like, you know, I don't like the vector as much, that's okay. You can go ahead and use the MTAR, because that's just as good for this. Now if you're a guy who uses one of the other 4, I would recommend switching, because first off, the Bison is banned, I'm pretty sure, so you can't use that. The CBJ is good for close range, but that is it. The second they get to medium to long range, you're done for. You're not going to be able to kill them. The Vepr is pretty good, but I find the damage isn't all there. So I would definitely recommend. As you can see, the damage is almost double, or at least an extra third. And the K7 is alright if you want to use that. That's your choice, but trust me, the damage isn't as good as these two, and this class is all about running around with submachine gun, getting the first kill, and you want damage. Damage is pretty important, so I would limit it to those two. Choose whichever you prefer. Lethal and tactical definitely aren't important for this class, however I would recommend a Fraginate, because if you're going to be playing search and destroy, which is why this is the class is being set up for search, so I'm going to be assuming that let's say someone plants a bomb or something, you just want to flash them so you can run in or throw a nade in, whatever. But definitely, if you want more perks, you can go ahead and take these off. It's all you. Do you use your frag grenades that often? Do you use your concussion? That's questions you want to ask yourself, so just go for that. And once again, we're just left with specialist, which really isn't that important because chances are in search, you're maybe going to get a 3, 6, or 8 kill streak at the most, but you're probably not going to hit the 10 kill streak. And if you do hit the 10 kill streak, chances are the game's going to be done soon, and you won't be using them that much. However, I'm going to put it just in case because it's better than having nothing. So pretty much what we're going to start off with here is blast shield, because I mean grenades are flying everywhere in this mode. If you're ever planning a bomb or something, you know, you're going to want that. These are all luxury perks, as I've said in my other videos, meaning if you didn't see those, you should go check them out. But pretty much what it says, or what luxury perks are, is that they're perks you don't need, but they're better if you have them. So you don't necessarily need these because you'll be able to do fine without them, but you'll definitely do better with them. So blast shield, definitely block the grenades. ICU, if you kill someone and you're gonna expect others to be running at you, especially if it's a 4v4 or 3v3, you're gonna want to be able to get your health back so you can take on the others. And resilience, just because sometimes with a sniper you're gonna be high up, and in case you're dropping down, you just want to be safe. So now we have the even more luxurious or luxury perks. We're going to start off with Flight of Hand, which you definitely don't need, but it does make a class better. Strong Arm, just throw back grenades, it's fine, you don't need it. Faster aiming it's always good, but it's not that important. If you can pre-aim often and you'll be fine, but if you're not that good at pre-aiming, you could bump it up to either 3, 6, or 8 if you really want to. But I don't need it that much, I don't think, so I'm going to leave it here. And last we got focus, because focus, actually a lot of people would argue focus is really important, but for this class, because overkill takes 3 perks and we needed a few others, in my opinion, I didn't include it. However, you could easily take focus, put it here, and swap out agility. That's all your choice. I want you to customize it your way, and that's what I like to do, because I don't like to just look at a pro class taken, you know, what's the point? Because they're good with it doesn't mean I'm going to be good with it, doesn't mean you guys are going to be good with it. It just means that they are. So I like to make my own class, and I want you guys to make your own with this. This is the basics of it, and I want you to mess around with until you find the best class that you can use. So once again, just to run through what this class is for. Beginning of the round, you're going to try to look down the laneways where a lot of people run. You're going to try to pick off 1 kill or 2 kills, depending on if you're doing 4v4, 2v2, whatever. Then you're going to want to go to your vector, and you're going to just want to play a normal game of S&D as a submachine gun slayer type. So yeah, this class is awesome. A lot of pros are starting to use it, and they have been using it for a while. And I actually got my hands on it from watching probably one of the MLG streams, and I really like it. I've been using it in a lot of my game battles, and I've been doing well with it. So that is it, guys. Hopefully you can use it, you will do well with it. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys like it, you don't like it, tell me what you want me to do in my next video in this series. And yep, that's it, guys. Peace.